What's up everyone, welcome back to the Art of Crypto, the birthplace of absolutely legendary gains. In this video, we will be taking a look at Solana and why I believe that there might be a bit of downside coming to Solana in the very near future. So if you're invested in Solana at all, I need you to watch this video. But before we dive right into it, I just needed to let you know that if you're not already in the private Discord group, what are you doing? It hasn't even been a week since I opened the private Discord group up, and look, 18%, 32%, we got a 2x in 3 days, 35% in 2 days, 11% in 2 days, 18% in a couple of days, 34% in 2 days, 20% in 24 hours, 40% in 5 days. Guys, we have people paying off the membership in their first day. So seriously man, if you're not already in, 50 spots are going to get filled up real quick, so get in while you still can. But anyways, Solana. So right off the bat, if we take a look at the 4-hourly chart right now, we can see that Solana is sort of consolidating in this range. It's just going up and down in this range. And if you just take a look at this setup right now, Solana almost looks like it has formed a double top, and there might be a descending triangle on Solana as we speak right now. Although, if you want to look at it another way, you could also look at this as a falling wedge, right? And if you were in the Discord group, we traded this Solana breakout for the 12% returns. So seriously man, the Discord group pays itself off in like 1 or 2 trades. You need to get in, or there's still spots available. So anyways, as I was saying, if you want to look at it another way, you could also see Solana as having this kind of a setup, which is a falling wedge. But honestly, I would say this resembles more of a descending triangle than a falling wedge. And here's the thing that you need to understand about descending triangles. Descending triangles have a higher probability of breaking to the downside compared to the upside. Of course, over here at this channel, we are grand strategists. We do not simply be biased towards one direction over the other. So let's discuss a bullish scenario, which is right now, Solana looks like it's about to break out. So if we break out, I would definitely 100% buy the breakout or the retest, and I would write Solana up to about 46.2 or all of these profit-taking targets. So if we just move over to market Cipher, it does appear that momentum is at the moment shifting towards the upside. So we could in fact actually see a mini breakout here for a maximum gain of 12.5%. And here's why I say maximum gain, because in order for Solana to continue to be bullish, we need to break above the all-time high at $50. Because if we don't, then we are simply just still consolidating in this range. Of course, things could change in a few days' time. We might just continue consolidating within this range, but until either one of these two levels are broken, which is the 41.5 level and the $50 level are broken, we are just consolidating, right? Everything that happens in between these two levels is just noise. So in order for us to get a clearer picture of what is going to happen next, we have to go over to a lower time frame, such as the 1 hourly, and here we can get a clearer picture. And at the moment, you can see that Solana has so far fallen below this purple line right here, which is a 200 period exponential moving average. And if you have been a long-time follower of this channel, you know that I like to say that the 200 EMA is a strong dynamic support and resistance in any trend. So right now it has broken below it, and it seems that it is getting rejected by the 200 EMA. So here is 2 things that could happen. Solana could break above the 200 EMA and continue its upside targets, where the targets would be 44.5, 45.5, 46.4, and about 49. I don't expect Solana to make a new all-time high, and here's why I am leaning towards the bearish scenario over the bullish scenario. So I'm sure everyone knows what's happening with Dogecoin right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have to say what's happening to Dogecoin right now, but at the moment, Dogecoin is literally sucking all the liquidity out of the markets right now, and that's why you're seeing price action in the market be extremely choppy, and you're seeing that breakouts are more oftentimes than not becoming fake outs. So that is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is it is the weekends right now, and Bitcoin is definitely not looking pretty. Right now, there's a few reasons why I'm leaning towards a bearish scenario for Solana. The first of which is Bitcoin dominance, right? If you watch my last video on how a big move is incoming to the crypto market, we haven't seen that big move yet, but I am still very certain that we will see it in the very near future. So if you just look at Bitcoin dominance, and if you don't know what Bitcoin dominance is, it's basically the percentage of the total crypto market cap that Bitcoin is holding right now. And as you can see, as Bitcoin dominance drops from 70% to 46%, you see altcoins sort of take off. And that's why you've been seeing altcoin season, right? All your altcoins are just going up massively. But here's the issue that I'm seeing now. Previously, I called for a bounce at the 50 level, and so far we have broken right through it, but we are definitely not clear yet, because at the lowest, the absolute lowest I believe we can go is until 40. Otherwise, we are probably going to get a bounce off of the 45 level, and so far it does seem like we are getting a bounce, right? And on the weekly chart, you can see that we are getting into really, really oversold territories on market Cipher, right? It's about to form an anchor wave. So this is dangerous stuff, yeah? If Bitcoin dominance gets a bounce back to the 50 level, you can expect to see your altcoins bleed. So it's just something to keep in mind for the near future, and why I would suggest taking profits off of your altcoins before the dip happens, all right? So that you have liquidity to buy the dips. So Bitcoin dominance, that's the first one, right? You can see it's already bouncing. I'm looking for 50 to be the target for this bounce, but otherwise we'll just break right through the 40 and then we will come up. Either way, in the immediate short term, I would definitely 100% pay attention to Bitcoin dominance, right? And the second reason why I feel like altcoins might be getting a dip, it all depends on Bitcoin actually. If Bitcoin decides to break this level right here at 59, then yeah, sure, altcoins are still going to continue to pump. But if Bitcoin gets rejected off of here, and if Bitcoin gets a hard rejection off of here, expect to see your altcoins bleed and Bitcoin dominance to rise. But that is not to say that I am not bullish in Solana, okay? We are grand strategists. We remain objective no matter the situation. So I'm giving you both upside targets and downside targets. And if you want to take a short on Solana, which I would actually recommend, you would want to look for a break of this level right here, this orange line right here, that is 100 period moving average, which is still quite strong as a dynamic support and resistance. So if this level breaks right here, two things happen. First is we breach the 100 period exponential moving average. But the second thing we breach is this support level right here at the previous all-time high. So remember, in the beginning of the video, I said that as long as these two levels do not break, then everything that happens in between is just noise. If it does break below this level, you could actually expect some downside on Solana, and I would say the target for our shorts would be here at 36.5. And if you're looking to get into a long and you don't want to skew your risk to reward ratio, I would actually look for a limit buy order at 36.5, because twofold. Over here is a 200 period exponential moving average, which will act as very good support. And secondly, descending triangles usually break to the downside, right? And the measured move is a little bit below the 200 EMA, but let's just assume that the 200 EMA holds. So if you wanted to take a short, I would take a short after the break of this level, ride it all the way down to 36.6, take profits there, and then enter a long and ride the bounce. And if you do that, you will be wildly profitable. But again, I just wanted to let you know that if you're looking to start crypto on the right foot, if you're tired of losing money and you want to learn from someone who has already been through it all and is helping the community make absolutely massive gains, I need you to come into the private Discord group. This is where we are going to be making life-changing money. And trust me when I say that you will pay off this private Discord group in 1 or 2 trades, and the knowledge that you will acquire in this group is going to absolutely change your trading career for the better. So I only have 25 spots remaining. Secure it now before it runs out, because I am not opening up that group for a while once those 50 spots are filled up. And again, as usual, may the gains be with you, my friend. Peace.